Our universe is infinite, but it has a center, its own and yours. It's 150 million kilometers away from the sun and 240,000 miles away from the moon. In one of the most abundant countries, on the best planet, on the shore of a deep blue sea. It's 43 kilometers from Odessa, a famous city with a rich past and a bright future. Known worldwide for its opera theatre and other unique architectural masterpieces. A city of luxurious hotels, a city which for the last 3 centuries has served as a mecca for holidaymakers and is rightly known as the Pearl of the Black Sea. It's 80 kilometers from Nikolaev, a city of shipbuilders, and near another renowned town in the south of Ukraine, bearing the name Yuzhny. This town is as young and beautiful as youth itself. From early spring till late autumn, everything is covered in flowers. The fountains sing, and houses look like palaces. In the very center of Yuzhny stands Olympus, the best sports center in Ukraine. The Black Sea is nearby, making Yuzhny rightfully famous for its recreational resources, both in the town and in its surroundings, the most well-known of which is the center of your universe, a calm place on the southern coast where you will want to live and relax, simply and with refinery. There, to the south coast, we are moving. From Reni on the Danube to Rostov-on-the-Don, stretches a well-maintained motorway of international importance. And here, between these 2 regions of Ukraine, this modern trade route intersects with an ancient one, literally a cultural crossroads. And from where ancient ships set sail to far-off lands, something is hidden from strangers' eyes that can become a human paradise. 17 acres of the best land in this corner of the earth. From ancient times to nowadays, this alluring coast has known both hope and ancient memories. Something has always been built here, and we are proud to continue this tradition. A large cultural health complex, connected to Yuzhny by excellent communications, is also awaiting its discoverers. Here you'll find well-built, multi-story buildings with a total area of 20,000 square meters on 17 acres of land. Around it are 10 hectares of untouched, practically virgin land, which in contrast to 80% of Odessa's region's coast doesn't require any coastal conservation work. Take this land and use it, without worrying about erosion, landslips or weathering. The gentle sloping and level coast is a real masterpiece of Mother Nature's talent. It's here that we can make the southern coast an ideal place for relaxation. Now, it's up to us to create a reality from this oasis under the sun, where the trees will grow and new houses with a view of the Black Sea will provide content and happy lives. From wide balconies, you'll see modern facades that are in perfect harmony with the blue of the sky. Let's make it the best resort on the Black Sea coast, which will have guests from all over the world the whole year round. There's enough room for all. It could be a hotel for those who wish to have fun, go fishing in the country, or fill their sails with the wind and their life with romanticism. Or it could be a quiet, peaceful and wonderfully calm cottage settlement where the reflections of sunbeams play in the crystal water of rock pools. This fruitful land is waiting for our skilled hands. This gold sand is waiting for our footprints. The southern coast is waiting for our decision. In front of you are 2,000 square meters of clean sand. This is a rare sight nowadays, when such an attractive spot by the sea has been left untouched by economic activity. Here, the sea reigns, beckoning you to share in its warmth. You can start swimming in May, when 1.5 kilometers of shallow water quickly reach up to 20 degrees and more. It's a pleasant and safe place for both the old and young, since the coast is gently sloping and stone-free. If you care to go scuba diving, you'll be able to watch flatfish camouflaging themselves with the redness of the seabed. A small but courageous crab making the rounds of his estate. Sun rays playing on the sand, gobies and dogfish darting about the clumps of seaweed. If you go windsurfing or sailing for about 0.5 kilometer eastwards, you'll be met by the cozy and popular resort of Koblovo, with its amusement and water parks, sweet scented wine, and the aromatic coolness of a pine forest. Fragrances are everywhere here. They literally condition the air, refresh you, and make you feel heady, both cheering you up and relaxing you. The air here is a cocktail of 3 components: the sea, the steppe, and the estuary air. The modest but unfading beauty of the Black Sea steppes makes a good contrast with it. the beauty has a special healing power. When we see how well the beautiful flowers and plants grow here, how the birds are enjoying their lives here too, then we too become healthier. Scientific research shows that you won't find a better place for different therapies and health treatments. Put simply, getting back into shape and healthy for miles around. Here, the silence heals, the wind inspires, and there's a feeling of unshakable unity with nature. It's pure relaxation. Even time flows differently here. Those who go fishing on Tiligul know the value of this time. 3 hours and you'll have a bucket of gobies and other multicolored fish. The fish here bite in any weather and in improbable quantities. Thousands of birds have made their home here in the flats of the canals connecting the estuary to the sea, close to our site. Many bird species nest, feed and live perfectly here. In the winter, stately white herons from all over Europe often migrate here to rest. It's a bird sanctuary of international importance called Tiligul Perisip. Here also, in the depths of the estuary waters, lies miracle-working mud, a greater quantity of which can't be found anywhere else in the East, and can also be successfully used to heal a wide range of diseases. Nearby, you can extract mineral water that has been thoroughly examined by resort specialists who recognize its healing effect. Here, where the living water of the estuary mixes with the rolling waves of the sea, dreams can come true. By the sea, we come back to the southern coast where, in our hands, the bravest plans are in 17 hectares of marvelous land. Hospitable, magical nature, breaking waves and unlimited possibilities.